Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Scorpios. We're going to be talking about Decon 3. Shout out to the person who sent me an email saying, hey, when you putting those Decon videos up for Scorpios? I'm talking to you. Yes, okay. So this is a Decon video. So Decon, decanates can be used interchangeably, but it was derived from the word decanoi, which means 10 days apart, right? So if you've ever met another Scorpio and you figure, you feel like, okay, I like that Scorpio, but I don't particularly gel with that one. It's because there could be some, little tweaks in there, some little differences, some little sprinkles or sparkles to your personality that may be different than other Scorpios. So let's get into it. So you have a ruling planet, Scorpios, which is Mars and Pluto, but you also have a sub-ruling planet. So if your birthday falls between October 23rd through October the 1st, you're in the first decon, right? The second decon, the dates for those are, and if I say decadence or decon, I mean the same thing because they can be used interchangeably. The second decon, if your birthday falls between November 2nd through November the 11th, and this one is third decon. So if your birthday falls between November 12th through November 21st, I am talking to you, Scorpios, in the third decon. I'll explain to you what I mean by the different characteristics, right? So let's get into it. This is also a general reading, general, and timeless. So please take what resonates with you and toss the rest, okay? If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate because this is a general reading. I am not doing a personal reading on you. This is a general reading. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Scorpios as it relates to cards trying to jump out the deck in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Here's one thing across the board. Here's some characteristics that all Scorpios, doesn't matter what decon you fall in, share. You all are all focused, very brave, loyal, faithful, ambitious, and I'm talking to my high vibrating Scorpios, resourceful and passionate, and people consider you all as true friends, right? I run those down every single time I talk about my videos because sometimes people want to question your loyalty to them as friends. You say, no, I'm pretty loyal. When I'm in, I'm in, but when I'm done, I'm really done, right? Boom, we have the Ace of Cups. Looking at you all having a big heart. We also have the Two of Wands. Tons of opportunities coming your way. We have the Queen of Swords, but you're going to start being more selective. Let's see if I can move this around a little bit. You're going to start being a lot more selective about who you allow in your space. Also, we have the King of Wands. We also have the Page of Swords. And we also have the Eight of Swords. Yes. Okay, so what sets you apart from the other Scorpios? Again, if your birthday falls between November 12th through November 21st, your sub-ruling planet is the moon. So your ruling planet is Mars and Pluto, but your sub-ruling planet is the moon. Yes. So moon combining with Pluto gives you an allure to your personality. You're already very magnetic by default. That's all Scorpios are magnetic, divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter how you identify as a man or woman, you're very magnetic. People are drawn to you. But adding that moon as a sub-ruler, and we know the moon never goes retrograde, it really adds an allure to your personality. You are really at your best dealing with groups of people, and you tend to choose work that projects you in the public eye. Yes, your magnetic social touch wins popularity. Yeah, fate seems to thrust you into situations or relationships that you do not pick often, but you're often the most successful for you, right? So you have a strong sense of ethics, and injustice brings out your fighting spirit, right? You are always fighting for the underdog. You're great at picking up on people's emotions and the whole nine yards, and this is great. So this is a great segue into your general reading. Huge heart, huge heart. You love deep, you love hard, right? But some of the relationships that you all have been in have been very challenging. Very challenging. Again, this is part of your general reading. Very challenging, right? you don't look like what you've been through. You're still very impeccably dressed. You have it, look like you have it together. People are like, wow, look at you. If you were to tell people that you've been through some relationships where you felt restricted, you felt like the air was being sucked out of you, the life was being sucked out of you. Like maybe people were trying to, they were drawn to your energy. They loved certain things about you, but when they got into a relationship with you, they were also trying to change things about you, right? But nevertheless, you're out of that relationship. You're looking back at your former relationship, and relationship does not necessarily mean romantic. It could be professional relationship. You could have been in a job where you just felt stifled, like they were just sucking the air, the life out of you. You could have been in a friendship where you felt like, oh my God, this is not it for me, right? Or you could have been in a romantic relationship or even a family friendship. But I see the universe replacing all of those people that you may have felt initially that you lost. The universe is replacing it with new energy in forms of travel, meeting new people, new soul tribe, new love interests, if that's what you're interested in. Yeah, and they could have fire in their chart. Believe it or not, they could have fire in their chart. They could be igniting a flame in you. So you're thinking about your past, and a lot of what you're thinking about is like, hey, I don't need to change myself. You got to be grateful for the people who actually left your life, honestly. You really, and I don't mean this sarcastically at all. When you really sit down and you think about, be grateful for the people who walked out of your life, because you would have had to become almost who they wanted you to be, or they may have felt like at some point you were trying to change them. Either case, it wouldn't just not have been a good, just wouldn't have been a good fit. Okay, I see ya. So like I said, I see that you have been through the fire with some people, right? And you felt like, for some of you all, you may have felt like you got burned, you know, in that fire, right? But you came out like gold. Yes. I see a lot of you all have businesses, or you have I'm looking at this card right here, this fire in you. Some of you all have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart, but I see a lot of fire in you, right? And so coming out of certain relationships kind of fired you up. There was something in some of those. Somebody told you something like, Scorpio, you leaving money on the table, or Scorpio, you should try to do this, or you should try to do that, and you should try, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense because the focus was on the intensity of like your heart, your feeling toward them. And so it sent kind of some mixed emotions there. That's why you all were kind of sort of just kind of loyal to it, because again, you love the person, but it just wasn't a good fit, right? Now you're holding space for your new home. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And I see you being victorious. When a person leaves your life, actually celebrate. And again, this is not sarcasm. It's because the universe sees something. God sees something that you can't see, right? That you can't see like down the line. I mean, if you really look at it with your third eye, or you ascend to your crown chakra, you'll be able to see, hey, this person may offer a lot. I know what I bring into the relationship, friendship, job, whatever, romantic relationship, but it's just not going to be a good fit down the line. So here we have the Queen of Wands. Yep. And if you had this flair with the public, let's say they're very private, right? And maybe they don't want to be in the public eye. Does that make them a bad person? No, not necessarily. Because you may, in contrast, meet somebody, Scorpio, who wants to always be in the public eye. How come you didn't introduce me to people as your partner or your significant other or your this or that? Or how come you just kind of left me off on the side and I'm there, and here you're trying to do work and this person wants to be right there in the spotlight with you. You may meet somebody who is the polar opposite of that, who don't have no interest in being in the spotlight. And even though they could be a great person, again, they just may not be the person for you, because like, okay, I'm not going to try to thrust you into the spotlight because I like the spotlight. For maybe political reasons or things like that, or service, you know, like a public servant or a civil servant. But nevertheless, your perfect fit, your perfect person, that perfect fit is coming across your path. Here we have the Queen of Wands. Yep. So this is how I'm seeing you feeling, like really getting your fire back. I'm seeing perfect synergy for your money. When in your workplace, so that's good. And I see you also being able to chase your dreams, follow your dreams. Having people who are on a different frequency than you are in your life can be distracting. And again, it doesn't make them bad and it doesn't make you bad. It's like, you know what, if you've been working hard to, you know, become a public figure, and you meet somebody who is like on the, you know, heading out of their career, maybe they're focusing on retirement and they just really want a quiet, peaceful life. Maybe they don't want to be in the midst of all of that, right? Doesn't make them bad. Doesn't make you bad. But anyway, let's move on. I see you celebrating outside your house. I see you perfect synergy when it comes to your money. I see your business doing well. And I see some sound healing. Yes. So some of you all may have your sound bowls. Some of you all may be listening to higher vibrational music. Maybe you are being near water and you're kind of sort of listening to all of the vibrations from water, vibrations from the earth, the air, and the sun, which is fire. But yes, I see you all like really balancing out your energies and focusing on being okay with walking away from relationships that don't serve your highest purpose, whether that's a job, whether that's people, whether it's a thing, person, place, or thing, right? So whatever it is, great. I'm loving this for you. So congratulations on your home, whether you are refinancing, selling, or buying. So congratulations to you, Scorpio. Moving forward, you have a big heart. That's not something that you want to change about yourselves. Not at all. The right person, your soul tribe, or your love, your romantic relationship is out there. You just have to sever ties with things that's holding space. That is what I have for you, Scorpios. Again, this is the third decon. And again, your sub-ruling planet is the moon. Have a great one. Thank you for watching. Bye.